Hey guys, it's Emmy, and you might recognize me from TikTok. Probably not. I'm not TikTok famous like Charlie D'Amelio. Sorry. But you might recognize me from another channel, SXE Forever. Here, let me slow that down. SXE Forever. Am I her twin? No, not really. I am her. That channel was started when I was entering 7th grade, as you could tell. I was going back to school. And while I don't completely look like a little innocent child, don't sound like it either. I couldn't give a crap of what you said or not. Here, I'll give you a better look of my face because currently it's dark because I film at worst times, and there's no other better place to film other than right here in the floor by my window. So we're gonna give like 2 seconds to find a good place for you to see my face. Here is my face. I'm still wearing the same glasses. Do I have my old ones? No, I do not. But I have not had a chance to get to the eye doctor because I can't. Can I see out of these glasses? No. I have contacts, but I ran out. And between me getting these glasses and my contacts, my vision changed, of course, and so it got worse, or better, whichever the case is. And so these only slightly work. I can still very much see, but about as much as I could see 2 years ago when I was wearing that other pair. About as much as that. So yeah, that's out of breath now. But yeah, my face has for sure definitely matured. Let me give you like an actual look of my face. My face has definitely matured, and I definitely do wear makeup. I remember a video of me filming when I was sick. Didn't wear highlighter. Wear 80 pounds of it now. Girl gotta glow. But let me get my other filming spot because it's better over there and I don't have to hurt my legs. Now that I'm comfortable, let's go over the things that changed other than the fact that I've, of course, matured. I still very much stutter. I really do. This is the third time I've tried to film this video. It really is. When I started filming, I was going into 7th grade. It was August 8th of 2018, right? Yeah, because this was the 2019-2018 school year. Last year was 2019-2018 school year. Yeah. I have very much grown. I said I was 5'3". I wish I was 5'3". Then I would be a whole inch taller than my sister. My sister's 5'2". I'm 5'8", 5'9". I tower my sister. I tower my mom. Few inches taller than my great-grandfather. I just tower everybody. I got legs for days. I've calculated this. My legs is 60% of my body. My top half is 40. That's the percentage of my body, guys. Like, come on, man. You blessed me with legs. My legs are just trying to, my whole body's just trying to catch up to my legs. My leg, like, anyone asks me what grade I'm going to go into this year, they're probably going to say, oh, you're going to be like a sophomore or a junior? I'm going to be like, I wish. I'm going to be a freshman. I almost cried when I went to get my stuff from my locker today. Because my teacher's like, you're going to be a freshman. I'm just like, I know, it's so great. I get to not see any of you guys again for, 4 years. Sadness. Because, like, none of my freaking teachers from my elementary school are there. But all my freaking middle school teachers will probably be there in 4 years. Oh, probably not my reading teacher. She said she was going to retire. But at least there's a chance. I swear if my freaking 6th grade science teacher is there, she's gonna look old. Well, she's probably not gonna look old because she freaking dyes her hair almost every year. I really hope she don't watch this video or her kids don't. But she knows who she is. Dyes her hair every year. Thinks she sees a gray hair and dyes her hair. Not even joking, I think she does that. I still very much don't wear sandals, but I did do research on that. And my mom told me a bunch about that. So, if I remember correctly, in one of the videos, I stated where I basically only wear socks because sandals, flip-flops, and anything that requires me not to wear socks, it makes me uncomfortable because of how much my feet squeak. For the main reason that I still don't know what the disease is called, but the sweat glands in my hands and my feet, they perspire more, and the only way to fix that is to legit. My feet are just like a whole mess. Like they need to be chopped off, and like a new foot needs to be researched on, because I've got where my bone pops out of place on my foot from me legit ballerina freaking walking half my life. The bone in my foot pops out of place. Like here's a big toe. It's legit like this. Like legit, my foot legit goes whoop whoop, done. Toes. It looks weird. I'm not even gonna show you because of how weird it looks. And then, of course, the sweat glands on my feet. Those need to be dealt with. I think last time, I can't remember. No, this was when I did have a good. Okay. I had to think on whether or not when this was when I started filming when I was entering 7th grade year. Then I remembered that I started filming this was the second year, I believe, of my dad and his girlfriend being together. It is. This was when my dad was actually happy. I won't go into more of that. But yeah, found out some things. I don't know if I want to explain these things, but I found out things. Location has for sure changed because I stopped filming before. What is that? I don't know. I just seen something outside moving and I got scared. I thought it was a person. I got real scared. But anyway, so when I started filming, I was in a trailer. I stopped filming after that James Charles videos, which apparently everybody disliked. I think that was because of, the whole James Charles thing going around. Now I'm just scared of the outside. Ugh. This is gonna freak me out until I figure out what that thing was. Give me a minute. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the fact that it was either a possum, a cat, or a raccoon. We're just gonna go with one of those two because it looked freaking fluffy like a cat and it looked like it had a tail. So that's what we're gonna go with. Cannot remember what I was talking about now, but I think it was changes. But yeah, location has for sure changed because when I last did that video, I was living in a trailer. Well, a year or two later, almost 2 years later, after that 2 years, I lived in 2 hotels because, well, one was ripping us off and making us pay for 2 hotel rooms when our section, there had been a fire in there, so of course you couldn't be in there. So what we did was we removed. Hotel was smaller, but, well, it was just a smaller hotel. It's just like legit a slightly smaller hotel room. But yeah, we were just moved to an upstairs room where it was, higher. It was fine. We just had a higher hotel room. There it is again. What is that? I think I have no clue what that is. I think it's a fat squirrel. Because it's got a fluffy tail. But I honestly think it's either a fat squirrel or raccoon. Or maybe it's a tiny bear with a long tail. Who knows? But anyway, so yeah. And then of course, to top it all off, over the summer, I had went on a few hiking trips. I might let you know more about those later, or just right now, why not? But I went on a 19-mile hike, and then I hiked. The next day we went to the Baseball Hall of Fame, that was pretty fun. So I got to walk around a lot during that. And then the walked up and down a mountain. That was pretty fun. I actually lost my phone when I was doing the 19-mile hike. Now, because me and my father were just trying to get through this hike at the moment, we did not go back for the phone. The phone is still lost in the woods in Adirondack, New York, on the Adirondack Trail. My dad wanted to complete it because he went before, but he never did complete it. And well, he just wanted to complete it, so he did. And made himself happy. And well, it made him happy the fact that I completed it without complaining. I mean, I cried once or twice, and that's because, well, had a necklace of bug bites all over my legs, and I had cuts and bruises everywhere. I mean, when you fall in a creek, very much a lot, surprised I didn't lose these, you're gonna be upset a little bit. So I was lost, and I just wanted to get it over with. But yeah, he was very proud of me for finishing it. And then he was very proud of me for actually finishing hiking up the mountain, because I legit asked him, just like, can I just go back down? He says, just hike a little bit more, and well, eventually made it to the top. Was it easier than, was walking up easier than walking down? No. I don't know what was easier, but I would have just rather zip line down. I really would have, because, like, getting down was hard, and getting up was hard because it was steep going up, and it was steep coming down. But now I can tell all my friends that I hiked a 19-mile trail and hiked up and down a mountain. The mountain was legit 4 miles altogether. Well, 4.16. But anyway, we had fun. I loved it. That was actually one of the greatest moments of my life, and one of my greatest accomplishments was saying that I did that. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I loved it. So yeah, and then my mom actually met a guy, and well, her and this guy hit it off, and while she started staying with him more than she was with us at the hotel, which, who could blame her? So what had happened was, me and my sister, we had met this guy on unexpected terms. At this time, we lived close to a restaurant, and well, me and my sister, we were currently at this restaurant for who knows what. I can't even remember why we were there in the first place anymore. But we were there, and my mom said that she was going to come get us. And so I see her car, and the moment before, I had seen a man with long hair walk in. So I seen her car, so I told the cook, I think it was the cook, and I said, it's like, hey, tell her that I'm outside because mom's here. So I go to the car, and I can't find mom. But the car wasn't locked, and I know it was my mom's car, because, well, of course I could see all of our stuff in there. And then he walks up behind me, and he looks like he's about to get in the car, and it scares the crap out of me. For the sake reason that I'm just like, oh shoot, this is not my mom's car. So, like, I honestly wanted to punch him at the moment, and it was, like, awkward for me sitting in that car, for a reason that I will tell you in a minute. Until my sister got in the car, and he was just like, so I'm Eric. I was like, hey, cool. Weird way to meet you, but, like, you know, me and my sister, we love this guy. Because me and my sister have a giant addiction to coffee. And this guy, this is how, like, he wins our hearts. He bought us Frappuccinos from McDonald's, which is, like, our favorites because, you know, we don't have Starbucks in this town because this town sucks. And so, of course, he bought us Frappuccinos, and we were very much happy with it. And so, yeah, we were very much happy. And, like, I still love this guy to this day. He is still doing great things. My mom, he had gotten her pregnant, and there was moments where my mom was just like, I've raised 2 kids on my own, I can for sure raise 3. And, well, we're still living in this house, so of course, we didn't kick him out. He still lives here. He still very much lives here. But yeah, so, like, we're happy. and because of this pandemic, because it is the Rona, it's Rona town, it's Corona town. We didn't want to go to the hospital. My mom didn't want to go to the hospital because the maternity floor is right over the COVID-19 floor. Air travel's up, guys. That's risking getting the baby sick. It's newborns and old people that are getting sick from this Rona. No, thank you. But we didn't have time anyway. But her water broke on the floor, and well, it was not like it was in a hospital. Usually when you're birthing a baby, you're supposed to rip, your skin's supposed to rip, basically from, a child's head coming out of you, or they tear you with scissors so child's head can come out. She didn't do either because he let her push the baby on her own. She's still, everything's in check like it's supposed to be. The baby's great. Baby's just fussy because it's a baby. But yeah, not many men can say that they birthed their own kid. At home, no less. So yeah, baby's great. Baby's just fussy and won't eat for anyone but my mom. But yeah, we're still very much here with the child. And yeah, I get to see this little sister. Her name is Alexi Marie. Well, that's her name and her middle name. I'm not giving out last names for the sake that, I don't want you go digging information on this guy. Because, legit, they would have his last name. I have my dad's last name. My sister has her. She used to have. No, she didn't even have her dad's last name before. For reasons. Not getting into those reasons, but reasons. But yeah. But I told you I was going to tell you why I was scared of this guy before, and this is going to be the real one. So, in the middle of my 8th grade, was it the middle of my 8th grade year, it was second trimester of the school year before, the Rona. My mom tells me something. It was a Thursday because we had went to church with, the guy that my mom's dating, he has a younger brother who is, I think, high-functioning autistic, and Asperger's, I think is what he has. Some kind of medical thing like that. And of course, we brought him to church because at the moment we didn't have power, and not even for the reason that my mom couldn't pay the bill. Her check did not come in time. But we survived. I'm still living here. We still had water, and we still had heat because it was in the winter, because we have a gas stove. And we were very resourceful. We still made coffee. And legit, we had our phone flashlights, and we had actual flashlights, so we were good. We couldn't work very many things. We could work the stove and the bathroom. We had to take showers in daylight. And we could still charge our phones with the car. We were very resourceful. And we made it out alive. We're not sissies. I'm very much a tough person. But he went to church with us because the night that the power went out was, Wednesday night. So we did go to church, as we always would. And yeah, we had fun. And she asked how he acted last night, and then she brought something up unexpected. She said, yeah, when you were a baby, they told me that you were high-functioning autistic, mildly autistic. I looked at her and was like, wait, what? She said, you know how there's some textures and sounds that you just can't deal with, textures being there's most things that I can't deal with at all. I hate loud sounds for one. I absolutely can't do it. And I can't deal with the sounds of screaming. I absolutely hated it. It annoys me to death. But stuff like that. And then, what I think of it is as social autism. I was uncomfortable for the reason that people freak me out, basically. I don't get close to people, but when I do, it's close, because like if I'm like, I have a lot of acquaintances at school, but I have my friend group of friends that I'm close with. My friend, I heard there was a freaking fire on her drive. You know what I did? I legit immediately put her in my phone, called her to see if she was okay. She was on a drive, so thank God. There was a storm on my birthday, no less. Thank you, Mother Nature. And I remember my friend saying that she hated storms because there was a tornado to watch here, and well, she was freaking out, calling her mom, keep checking in with her mom to check on the weather. And I remember that, and then wanted to call her, couldn't, because her phone was taken away. But yeah, so I do get close with the ones that I'm with. I was not in the delivery room with my mom. Wanna know why? I could not do it. I heard her screaming. I walked out and I came in my bedroom and I started streaming TikTok to calm myself down, because I could not do it. I could not deal with her screaming at all. Will I probably be in the delivery room with my sister? I don't know. We'll get when they get there. I don't work with people if it has to be my way or no way. I've always done things like that. My friend, I'm glad I had the friend that I did in what class? In STEM class, because we worked well together on projects. For the sole reason that we would both come up with the designing. It would both basically be the same idea, and we would help build it together somehow. And usually, she bailed on the day of presentation. Oh, I hated presenting that roller coaster by myself. I hated it because it didn't work. You know how hard it is to present a roller coaster by yourself? Very. I hated it. I mean, it worked on some parts. Not my fault, her fault. She didn't show up, so it didn't work. But yeah, the boat that we built didn't work, but it was a good strategy. It just didn't work, unfortunately. Dang, boat. But yeah, I basically call it social autism because it doesn't affect the way that I learn. It affects the way I am around people. It's why I'm so freaking introverted so much. I hate people. I really do. I hate people in this pandemic. I hate going to the store, because the store is a maze that I can't get around. So yeah, there's just the updates on me. If you want to know more, don't go to that channel, because legit half of the stuff on there is not true, and I'm embarrassed to let you know that was me. I am. Do I like unicorns? Frick no, I just think they're adorable. I'm more of a llama person. Llamas are adorable, and I swear if I see that thing again, I'm gonna actually die. But I haven't seen it in a while, so I think it went up a tree. I will see you guys next time. Probably when it's daylight. Bye, guys.